We're here at Waldrop Stadium. Coach Chris Yeager, overtime win. What a game. Emotions high, crazy game start to finish. Tell me about it.
Well, you know, I guess it being over, it's just hard for me I keep asking myself, did that really happen? You know, we never led in any part of the game until the very end of the game, you know,
Right.
until the last play. And that just, great lesson, you know. If you play hard enough, long enough, something good eventually is going to happen. And we told the guys, you know, they had not been in a four-quarter game yet. You know, most of the games that they were in by the second half, they were in a running clock or, you know, their guys were on the sidelines. And all we've had, I mean, we have had a rough schedule. And, I mean, you go to Parker where, you know, we're in a street fight there, and then the next week we overtime with Hueytown. The week after that, we learn a hard lesson at Pell City, and then we go to Oxford, and we just probably have the best game of the year, and we've got to come back from that and then do it again. But the guys have just showed incredible, you know, resiliency. And to me, you know, the highs and lows of this game, but not just the highs and lows of this game, the highs and lows of the last play. You know, it's like, this is going to be great. You know, pre-snap, you're sitting there saying, we got him. The ball goes sailing back, and then it's, oh no, and then oh yes, you know. So anyway, that last play pretty much to me was a reflection of the whole game, you know.
Yeah, I want to go back to that last drive. We'll get to overtime in a second, so 2 quick questions. We'll be quick here, but we're down here right about this 6-yard line. We've got to go 94 yards. What was your message to your guys, and then what did you see in the execution?
Well, the big thing was just play this play. You know, let's just play this play. And one of the things, you know, that really hurt us when we were down here, it was 19 seconds, and we tried to clock it. We couldn't get to the ball, and we lost 8 seconds there. That was huge, you know.
Still able to pull off, too.
Still able to pull it off, you know. But anyway, you know, we're going to be able to learn from that. But again, I mean, there's a lot of great things to learn. But the thing that excites me about this, 2 incredible communities, 2 really good football programs. My hat's off to their staff. I mean, that's a well-coached football team, and that's why this game means so much, because that is a quality program, you know. And so, to me, this is what high school football is supposed to be about. You know, it's education on the grass, it's education through the sport of football. And tonight, you know, both teams, you know, they laid it on the line. They left it out here, and you know, we're just blessed, and we're just very thankful that we walked away, you know, with a win.
Absolutely. Still trying to get my voice back. Let's go to overtime. All right, They score in 2 plays, and then all of a sudden, you know, you kind of feel the heat a little bit. Walk us through the overtime series. We all saw what happened, but kind of tell us about your coaching, your schemes, and some of the play calls.
Well, the whole thing, the reason we went ahead and went for 2 was, you know, when they were on offense, they got their plays in chunks, you know, and so you're sitting there thinking, you know, if it's one of those things where, you know, they score on the 4th down and they have to, you know, they just really have to work to get in. You know, you may go to another overtime, but you know, you're looking at that and you're saying, you know, are we fatigued? Are we, you know, can we keep doing this? You know, win the war of attrition. Didn't feel like we could win the war of attrition. You know, again, you're on the road and everything says, you know, you go for 2.
Yeah. All right, we welcome Clay Chalkville next week back to region play, but obviously the emotions are going to ride high for this one. They'll ride into school on Monday, but obviously you want to kind of implement your 24-hour rule. So what's your message to the team, the community, the fans moving forward? We're finally back at home next week. Let's kind of, you know, turn the dial a little bit.
Well, the big thing is, you know, you want to learn the lessons that you can from this game, you know, and what can you learn? Number one, you know, what life lessons can you learn as far as just, you know, in adversity? The answer is always just to keep fighting, you know, both teams. And so anyway, I think the bottom line is, you know, and that's what we tell them, you know, what lessons can we pull away from this? You know, I told them, you know, we've had an incredible journey, you know, and all the battles that we fought, the wounds they've had, the scars, the lessons that they've learned, they made them who they are right now. And we told them, and said, you know, who you are right now, that's going to matter in the very end of this game. And so, anyway, we just got to keep adding to that, to me, you know, keep adding to the lesson and the education they get through playing the sport, you know.
All right, I've asked you this before, but as you ride home, whether you take the bus or you ride with Miss Elaine, take the car home, what are you thinking about? Obviously, we said emotions are high, and what a thrilling finish, right? We called it the Heave 2.0 with a nod to George Palakis and Lee Tracy, but what are you thinking about as you go home and your head hits the pillow tonight?
Well, Missy Lane actually rode the bus with us to the game, so Missy Lane will be riding the bus back.
It's going to be a happy bus ride.
That's exactly right. I tell you the thing I'll be thinking, I'm one of the most blessed men probably on planet Earth. I got prettiest girl in the world sitting right beside me.
Bring her in here. Bring her in here. Come on, say hey real fast.
Yeah, hey.
is the first lady of Mountain Brook football,
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we started dating in high school. She was a cheerleader and I was a football player, and she's been my #1 cheerleader ever since.
I love it. I'm going to get it out of the frame. Y'all give a quick smile. Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll have some more post-game content on YouTube. Coach Yeager, Coach Miss Elaine Yeager, Spartans win it tonight at Homewood. We're victorious. We'll see you next week. Home versus Clay Chalkville.